Hey everyone, welcome back, and thanks for joining me here once again. And this morning, let's just draw an orange. And I've drawn other fruits, but I don't think I've drawn an orange, so let's give this one a shot. So obviously the shape is pretty simple, but it's pretty complex in terms of the smaller details and the texturing on this. So let's see how this one goes. All right, so I'm just gonna draw the circle. Let's see, let's find the right size and fit this in camera. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So something very basic, when you draw circles and stuff, try to move your whole arm. Don't be very stiff like this and then try to draw like a circle, which is almost impossible. But if you move your whole arm, it's a lot easier, and we're actually making multiple strokes, not just one. And somewhere in there, we're gonna get this shape here where it's closer to a circle. So once you have that, then we can come in here just kind of find that nice curve. So again, it's very sketchy. And your initial circle could be very light if you want to, but I know my lines are kind of dark because I don't really care to make it clean or anything. All right, so here's a little stem. So right here, let's draw a little line like this. Here, here. So very messy, and things are going on top of each other, which is fine. The stem right here, the little leaf come out. It's gonna go past the orange. Now if you look at, well, I should put it like this. The edge of the orange right here is gonna go past it. I mean, not that it really matters, but I mean, it doesn't really matter for this orange, but it's a good exercise to see accurately, to see, visually. I like to use vertical lines and horizontal lines. All right, and then from here, those little grooves. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, let's just go ahead and draw in these little, because it's not perfectly circular. Let's just give it a little bit of variation here. Okay, so let's see. In terms of shading, let me shade the stem first, because that'll help me loosen me up a little bit. And I am using a 2B. So I'm just gonna come in here, and this part's pretty dark. I'm just gonna go for it. So something I hate is when after your pencil is just sharpened, it's a little too sharp, and I don't like the edge. It kind of breaks apart once in a while. You push too hard, but if you loosen things up a little bit, just kind of push into it, it becomes nice and rounded. Kind of like that feel. Okay, so I think my shape is way off here. It's probably okay though. Looks like there's a little spike right there. Yeah, my shape's a little bit off, but okay, let's just go with that. And then on the bottom right here, slightly lighter. Shadow here. And then for the leaf, let's see, I'm thinking, should I shade the leaf first? Just let me give this one little shade first. All right, I'll leave it like that, and then I'll continue on. Let's draw in the orange right here. So just a quick visual. Let's see, the highlight is right around here, and then there's gonna be highlights up here where the grooves are. Here, 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 And then the darkest part is going to be right around here, right in here. And then we're getting bounce light on the bottom here, especially here, a little bit of rim lighting. There's multiple light source here. So let's just go ahead and start shading this. I'll start out with this darkest part right here. Well, let's see on the bottom right here, it's gonna be one big shade. I'm not sure how I want to shade it. I'm just doing whatever, some cross-hatching wiggly shapes. And I am doing it lightly, and hopefully things will start to build up. Edge is darker here. Let's see, let's come back here then. I mean, this is pretty much like just shading like a ball. The texturing part will be the challenge, and I guess a little time consuming. All right, let's come back in here with the groups, because these areas are darker. It's very subtle. Just going along, finding the grooves. And they're really not, some of them on the ends right here, it's pretty, it's kind of like a line. But then as it comes out, it actually fades out, kind of spreads out a little bit. So make sure you don't continue the line too much. Turning my pencil, trying to get a harder edge. Oh, my shape's way off. Now it looks like a kind of messed up orange right here, but okay, regardless. Again, when we're just trying to draw an orange, we're not trying to draw this orange exactly. So now I'm using more of these wiggly shapes. A smaller area. Okay, so I have some of this. Now let's continue this back on here. Let's try to really punch in this dark area. I'm kind of thinking, should I try to save all those little bumps, or should I just come in? I can always come in here later, you know, with an eraser and just kind of dab things out. That might be a little bit quicker. So I'm just trying to get this patch right here. And then hopefully after this, we should feel the whole spherical form more. The main highlight right here. So this goes all the way around. So I'm using a 2B, so it's not very dark. The shadow in here, I can make this part darker, and that'll kind of help to kind of settle down, what's the word? Anchor. That's the word. Anchor the orange, onto the surface. So you can help to feel, where the orange is. Hopefully give it some weight. Okay, yeah, this little shadow here really helps a lot, doesn't it? Okay, let's keep going. So a lot of little shading. Gets a little tedious, but this is a pretty good size orange we're drawing here. I guess if you draw smaller, it'll be a little bit easier. Now the texturing in here, there's a real bright light right here around the highlight. So this part's kind of show up a little bit more. So all we have to do is just draw in some of this. Give it a feel that there's texturing all over the orange. Okay, so just a little bit. And in here. So I'm just coming in here and just kind of dab it. Try to create some of those bumps. So especially here, wherever there's highlights, that's where we notice these little bumps more. So we should concentrate more where the highlights are to put in these little dents. Kind of looking like a strawberry right here. Okay, I'm really trying to push in this area so I can feel the shape a little bit more. Kind of missing that a little bit here. Yeah, it looks like a pretty messed up orange, isn't it? These little bumps here. All right, let's draw in some of this now. Now that I've filled in some of this, I should draw in the leaf. So here, it's got some texturing with the water beads. I might just kind of skip that. It's a little bit too much small details. It's like if you want a hyper realistic orange, you can spend time doing that, it's okay. But I just want to make a little quick sketch, so I'm gonna skip those details. So right here, it's darkest right here. Light, slightly darker down here. So my strokes are just basically just short little lines here. It's kind of like I'm just doing this. If I have to fade it out, or you can, if you want it, you can do this and then crosshatch. It doesn't really matter. What matters more is just being able to see what the values are and then how we can translate it to paper. So you can use whatever shading method you like. just try different things. I mean, that's one thing I would suggest. So here, I don't want to draw a line, I just want to shade it because that's really what it is. There's no lines on this little leaf. You can see it because it's slightly darker. See how that looks. I think that actually looks okay. Let's kind of unify this a little bit. Oh, this is so, it's a giant black stump. I really don't like it. So let me take out some of the darks, and then let me try to make it look like there's actually details in here. Darker here. I think that looks a little bit better. Too much line work right here. So I'm just gonna dab it. Do more shading as opposed to drawing outlines and things like that. Okay, so how's that? All right, so I think it's okay. Yeah, orange is it's just surprisingly hard to draw. I guess it's all these little bumps. So I think I got the overall volume of this thing. Now let's make it look like an orange with the texturing. Let's try to get a little bit cleaner shade here. I'm kind of missing this terminator right here where the light falls off. Comes all the way around. And I can always, like right here is a little too much of a line there. Okay, so I think, I mean, I might continue this off camera. Try to get a little bit more detail. Get the shape here. Yeah, there's just so many little things. My eyes is just kind of going crazy whenever I look at it. I see all these little things I want to draw it, but then I realize the details are so small. That'll take a lot of time. A little too bright on the bottom right here. Yeah, actually that looks a lot better. Yeah, sometimes I just miss things. I mean, if you look at this is pretty dark. So now it feels a little bit better. So this goes all the way around again. Right here, all the way around. And some more highlight in here. All right, so this is a pretty, doesn't look as yummy as this, does it? It just looks like very dirty. Okay, so I guess that's the idea. I mean, hopefully, yeah, it didn't translate as well. Maybe because it's black and white. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or if I clean up some of the bumps here, maybe it'll look a little prettier, a little bit more appetizing. But overall, I mean, it's a fun little thing to draw. I mean, you know, not too serious. So yeah, I'll try to clean it up off camera, see if I can improve this and make it a little bit more appetizing. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial over an orange, and I'll see you guys next time.